Hello and welcome to the Drug Olympics 2011. We are your hosts for today. I'm Johnson.
I'm Johnson.
And we're Johnson and Johnson.
We've got a fantastic day of sport ahead of us today. What's coming up first?
Well, first today we've got a very exciting race. It's the 100-metre dash between salmeterol, salbutamol and beclomethasone. Let's see how they got on.
Oh my gosh, news just in. Beclomethasone has tested positive for corticosteroids. Look at her go, she's going crazy. What was she thinking? It's so going to suppress her immune system.
Oh, and here comes the security guard. And he's about to take her off.
Oh my god, she's not going away easy.
He's taken her off. Well, salbutamol and salmeterol obviously just don't look impressed at all.
They do not.
Take your marks!
So they're just going to warm up.
Oh, here they go again. Let's see how this goes. Oh my god, salbutamol is so quick at her feet. Look at her go. She's so suited to sprinting.
Yep, it's obvious that she's a sprinter.
Oh,
and
we have a true
winner. And with us in the studio is the race winner, the gold medalist Sally Butamol. So Sally, that did look like an easy win in the end.
Well, you know, from the start I just knew. I was like quick on my feet. You could see halfway through. I had to look back and arms in the air. I was just very, very confident.
And the steroid, do you think that was cheating? Do you think the stewards were right to take her away?
Oh, you could see it in myself and salmeterol's face. We were not happy with that at all. It's ridiculous.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh God! Right, get security.
Come on, mate. Come on.
Fan.
No.
I'm sorry, guys. There's a fan who's really.
Can you please, for the love of God,
security!
please.
Right, we're going to the pool.
Get out!
We're going to the pool for the swimming.
Hi there, I'm Amy Laudapile at the fountain for the hotly anticipated race between ramipril and furosemide. We've got ramipril on the left and furosemide on the right. Ramipril getting ready for the race with its multiple indications in comparison to furosemide. And here they go. And you can see ramipril going ahead, furosemide struggling with its side effects, its electrolyte disturbances, and there ramipril reaches the end and wins the race.
There we just had the swimming with a win from ramipril.
Yeah, unfortunately funding for the Drug Olympics isn't quite what it was, hence the setting. But
There is a recession on, we are all in it together.
yeah, but on a happier note though, we've got a very innovative and new competition in the Drug Olympics. It's the eating competition where finalist lansoprazole takes on the over-the-counter underdog Gaviscon.
So here we've got Gaviscon on the left versus lansoprazole on the right.
Okay, and so lansoprazole clearly has a big bite on his food there compared to Gaviscon, and because of his fast action.
He's showing a huge advantage here to Gaviscon. Gaviscon just can't keep up.
Clearly, lansoprazole, even though he has his side effects, can still maintain the action he has on his appetite by the looks of things. And the side effects he can come across are probably dry mouth, insomnia, and a bit of drowsiness and blurred vision.
But hey, we can cope with that. Gaviscon causes kidney stones, constipation, increased urine flow, alkalosis, and massive renal problems. Lansoprazole's the clear winner.
Oh yeah, look at that, he's just done. And look at Gaviscon, still there.
And that was a pretty devastating win there by lansoprazole. With us in the studio is the current eating world champion Helena Pylori. So Miss Pylori, do you really think though that the win from lansoprazole was that devastating? It seems like the perfect drug.
It really is the perfect drug from what we've seen, but to be honest, it does have a lot of side effects. It comes with a lot of tummy upset, it can give diarrhea, it can give constipation, vomiting. To be honest, Gaviscon is a lot safer drug, it's just natural, it just makes your acid in your stomach watery, so it does appear to be more effective.
It did seem like Gaviscon never really had a chance there.
Well, I'm just saying Gaviscon didn't really try that hard.
Fair enough, okay,
Yeah.
so moving on then.
Go.
And now we have the chess between amitriptyline and citalopram. Let's have a look.
Okay, so here in the chess match is citalopram versus amitriptyline.
Amitriptyline here making his first move, but he seems to be taking quite a while about it. But it's hardly surprising given the sedative effects and the high suicide rate. Well, hopefully we can switch over to citalopram now. Or maybe not. Sorry viewers, this may take a while. Yes, Amitriptyline has made his first move. Brilliant. And our second contender is citalopram. Citalopram's involved in treating depression as well as panic disorder. Side effects of both, however, include every GI disturbance you can think of. We're talking about abdo pain, diarrhea, constipation, nausea. It looks like this may take a while, so let's cut to a quick ad break and we'll join the chat again when we come back. Oxygen used for COPD, hypoxia, acute MI, resuscitation, trauma, anaphylaxis, hemorrhage, shock, convulsions, and hypothermia.
Terms and conditions apply. Not to be used in blue bloating or smoking.
We're better. Connected. O2.
Oh god, is this game still going on? Oh crap, they always just make me do this. The boring games. God's sake. I'm more than this. My talent is wasted here. Seriously. Oh crap, was I on it?
I'm sorry about that. We appear to be experiencing some technical difficulties. We'll rejoin the chess later on. Johnson?
Now we have the boxing between the opioids. We've had a long series of bouts between various opioid analgesics, and now we have back in the heavyweights, morphine and tramadol. Can morphine's increased strength give it the edge?
Here we are in the second round of what has been a very addictive match. Morphine here in the yellow with his increased strength proving much to his advantage, as you can perfectly see here. But can tramadol's reduced incidence of classical opioid side effects give it a chance for a comeback? Maybe not. Tramadol is down.
And then we have the boxing with a win from morphine. Was it just a case of brute strength? Here to give us our expert opinion, the current featherweight champion, Paris Etemont. What do you reckon?
Yeah, well, I think it would have been an interesting match between these two. Tramadol could have played a lot more to morphine's side effects. You know, morphine can cause constipation, respiratory depression. It's easily more addictive than tramadol. But in the end, I think it was down to just brute strength. Morphine was just stronger, and that's what caused the win.
There we have it, a victory for brute strength. What do we have next, Johnson?
So, Johnson, we've got the heptathlon coming up now. A very interesting match between quite a lot of non-steroidal anti-inflammatories. Let's see how they get on.
Here we are with some highlights from the heptathlon, which really has been a masterclass in versatility from the old favourite aspirin. There have been murmurs throughout the sporting world as to whether aspirin's GI disturbances would let it down here, but it really just has been its versatility that's managed to give it the edge.
And then we just had the heptathlon with eventual winner aspirin. Here we have injured heptathlete Dicky Fennack. It's a shame you couldn't win in the race today, but why do you reckon aspirin won?
Well, Johnson, I mean, at the end of the day, aspirin just has so many more properties than everyone else. It's an anti-coag, it's an antiplatelet, and not to mention it's protective against bowel cancer, and it's used for pain relief. At the end of the day, it was just no match for the rest.
Thanks very much for your opinion. Now, what do you have there, Johnson?
Thank you, Johnson. Yes, we finally have the hotly anticipated competition, the final race of the day. We've got anticoagulant show jumping, where the fierce rivals warfarin and dalteparin, which is of course a low molecular weight heparin, face off in the arena. So let's go and find out how they get on. Nothing too exciting from dalteparin here.
Agreed, but don't forget it's extremely predictable, and that's what's helped it beat unfractionated heparin in the heats. It's just answering all the questions.
Dalteparin's low molecular weight allowing it to clear these jumps with ease.
Superb jumping, and a predictable but clear run there for dalteparin. It'll be very interesting to see how warfarin gets on with.
And the scene is set here for a spectacular comeback by warfarin, a clear run by dalteparin. The bar has been set very high.
Don't forget that throughout this run, warfarin has to be carefully monitored to avoid any adverse events.
Oh no, already 2 jumps are down and things are not looking good for warfarin. Very lucky there hasn't been a hemorrhage already.
Clearly the INR is just not being taken seriously by the trainers.
Oh dear, let's have a look where it all went wrong for Warfarin. Welcome back. I'm sorry to say that after that event, Warfarin tragically suffered from a terrible hemorrhage and had to withdraw from the competition. Deltaparin wins by default. With us here is our resident pro, Thrombin. So Thrombin, do you think that this proves that at this level, just cheap and cheerful just isn't good enough?
Well, possibly. I think that it's more that predictability and safety are extremely important, and Warfarin was just too variable today.
I agree, and with the lack of monitoring, it was always going to be a problem. So, Jason, do you know?
Oh, really? Oh.
Johnson.
We finished now, right?
Yes.
Right, well that wraps that up. We've had a wonderful day of sport today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Should we have a look at the medal tables now?
Yeah.
Okay, and we leave you with the medal tables. Have a lovely day, everyone.